and the Los Angeles Chargers. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And here we go from LA. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
Throwing to start this game. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
No run here with Amari on Hampton. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
Throwing from the gun. That one's complete. Amari on Hampton. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve. Some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Going with a screen to Hampton. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's going to give the Chargers the 1st down.
And the Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Working now from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And this drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
The defense making a play on this opening series. Is knocked away, and that brings up 3rd down. So his first blemish, Brock.
Lagging a little bit. I don't know what's going on here.
Starts, and wouldn't expect one incompletion, though, to stop him from leaning on him this opening drive.
No, I don't think so. And I think more than anything, you see the defense kind of you can hit the ground on this side.
And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. That play good for 17 and a 1st down. Moving the ball very well out of the gate here. It's set up now at the 26. Shotgun give to Hampton. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. John, well done there.
And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Drive has kind of seemed destined for the end zone, partner. First of a few chances now to reach it. Hampton has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
Snap, snap, Viking 18.
Again, it's Hampton. And this time he's going to score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers finish up an excellent opening series. This coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throats.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 22-yard line.
Working out of the gun. Sanders. Hauled in by Worthy, right side. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the 1st. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this 1st quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these holes.
Pressure's there, and the Chargers got him. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down.
A loss of 12 yards. Another 3 and out.
The Chiefs bringing out their punt team. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. Collects this at the 32. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him.
At their own 35-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
Here's Hampton to open the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
He's got Hampton underneath. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Stop for no gain on the play, and that'll bring up 4th and 2.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
Let's go now.
And they're going for this. Into the hands of Gadsden. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Got ready.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Hey, check. Ready.
Out of the gun. Here's Hampton. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start to push into Chiefs territory.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line.
It's the end of the 1st in this AFC West showdown. 7-0 is our score. We're back to SoFi right after this. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Charger football. They have it 2nd and 4.
Gravity Lions. Ready.
Again, it's Hampton. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
And they'll throw 3rd and long. Got his man. This is McMillan. And they make the tackle at the 38. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Pass play on 1st and 10. Complete here to Hampton. Has a lane inside the 25. And he's finally he stopped right at the start of that red zone, down at the 20. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. And inside give to Hampton. Got him a good handful there as it brings up 2nd down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
1st down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5.
Here we go, here we go. Cougar 19.
He's going to throw this one. And this one's
Oh, come on.
Nick Bolton has it.
Those goofy Madden plays are ridiculous.
Interception of the season. Now that right there, that is rising to the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there, maybe twice that with that interception.
You know, these defenders, they're willing to bend and bend. These offenses are so good in this league, and they know how critical the red zone is. And when you get an interception like that, you just break. You break the will of that offense and the confidence, and those are big time. You're right. Put some points on the board for that defense with that effort.
That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, that is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Kansas City sends out its punt team. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position.
Let's go. Ready?
Hampton gets the handoff. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Hurt. Ready?
Back to Hampton. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Call it 4 yards, and they're set up with a manageable 3rd and 2.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
And he takes it down to the 33. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
At the 33-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Ready?
Changing things up, they're going to throw now. And
Where is he throwing the ball, man? You have him
Feels like
open.
they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers pull that in front further, 13-10. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one right down the middle. And the Chargers double their lead to 14. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. He's going to field this at the 2. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. Breaks through and breaks away.
Are you kidding me?
It's inside the 10.
That's insane. That's absolutely insane.
The Chiefs start to fight back with their first points of this game. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Fields this one at the 3. And he gets crunched by a big hit. Oh, man. Right at the 25 to end it. Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Escapes the pocket. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
He's going to throw again on 2nd down. So that's going to be our 2-minute warning. 1:58 to go in the half. Chargers currently on top here at SoFi. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go. Come 19, come 19. Ready?
3rd and long, they're going to throw. Gets it downfield, on target to Ganson. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Sticking to the air here. Connecting on the slant. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They are throwing it again. We've got a screen to the running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in Ottawa. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
That's McMillan with the catch out left. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Looking inside the red zone. That's complete. Dialing up McMillan again. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers will add to their lead at the end of the half. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line.
Stephanie! Press all 80! 79! Buffalo 18!
On 1st down, here's Sanders. Finds him on the crossing route. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. All right, whistles. They've got a timeout. 7 seconds to go in this half.
Half the 60, half the 6, check, counteract, check, smash, check, smash. Cut 19, cut, check.
Looking to throw. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. To the outside. It's intercepted. Picked off by Dax Hill. And the Chargers will start with it in the 4th after an interception to end the quarter. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. His return starts at the 5. And he's out of bounds, approaching the 25. Couple of yards short at the 23. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Mitchell gets it from the gun. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. And really create some indecision now defensively.
And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a Chiefs 1st down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
They give it to him again. And he has this down to the 34. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
16 yards. 1st down, Chiefs.
Sanders back to throw. He's going to be caught by Tyler Warren. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. And they keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, here's a handoff. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
That's incomplete left side.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Left side into the hands of Warren. And they are on it short of that 1st down. They responded quickly to that throw. That brings up 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on down. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
It's my goal.
And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. It's going to push him back for 2nd down.
16 at the 8-yard line.
Okay, break. Come on.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
From the gun, they go with McClellan. And there's the stop, but he's got 9 yards on 1st down.
What a great sign to start the 2nd half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Here we go. Push. Viking 18.
Back to pass on 2nd and short. To the right and pulled in by McConkey. And they're going to down just on the other side of midfield. They gain 11 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post. Snap, first down.
Ready, ready.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
Go, go.
Working now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that'll bring up second down.
Let's go now.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. It was there.
Are you kidding?
That's incomplete.
Wow.
That was Tedero McMillan he was looking
Wow.
for. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. McMillan hauls it in. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage.
Big time away.
Bread and butter, but they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
A 64-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that makes this a 3-score game.
What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. They get to him before it can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. They'll go play action for Sanders. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. And the Chargers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Tag.
They get to McClellan from the gun. And he gets a few on the plays forward.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Ready. Ready.
Throwing from the gun. Has him on a quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Catch the football. How is that not caught?
I'm not sure if he expected him to go up and get that or not, Kate, or if that was the only spot he felt like he could deliver it safely. This guy's got the goods to bring those types of throws in, but not this time.
Ready, ready, ready.
Back to the air they go on 2nd down. Catch made underneath by the back. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Brings up 3rd.
We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's the Chargers with the football and a comfortable lead as they try to finish off this win.
Ready up.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Cougar 19. Get up. Check up.
They'll throw it. Setting up the screen. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Now a handoff to McClellan. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Chargers put up even more points in a win. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. They'll run here from the gun. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Short pass brought in. Has some daylight through the 40. Jukes away from one. And he gets this down near the 30. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And this will be stopped after a nice 6-yard pickup there on 1st down.
Some really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and got a nice little gain on the ground. That is a DB's best trait, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Come on. Ready.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. He gets it to Rice. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. So with a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. Oh, an exceptionally painful penalty as it sets up 1st and 10 now.
I think you accept that, bro.
From the red zone now. Forced out to his right. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs making the scoreboard look a touch better. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
2-point attempts coming. Sanders getting his offense set.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he makes the catch, so hope not entirely extinguished just yet. Still a little glimmer remaining as that makes it a 2-score game here late.
Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Brought in by Gaston. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
You get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. The Chiefs adding a man to their secondary for this 3rd down.
Let's go.
Here's a throw. That's caught for the 1st. Rolling into enemy territory. Keeps it moving. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers
he'll take his highlights however. He can get him on a handoff, pin-off, pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch. And he can do his damage. Big time.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers stretch the lead to 23. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. He's going deep this time. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kurt, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football.
He isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of 3rd down.
It wasn't the first time, Kate, you've called this guy's name, but definitely one of the hardest sacks he's going to have. A lot of range required to get that one done, but an impressive negative tackle for loss.
Jump when I hit the button.
This is across midfield and into enemy
Frustrating.
territory. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Sanders going to throw here on 1st. Chased out to his right. That's completed right side. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
The best offenses in the league, and I don't really care what level it is, Kate, they stretch you vertically and they'll stretch you horizontally. You show them that same look and just push the ball vertical, they'll catch on to it. But you start to mix and match and run these guys across the field, you become dangerous.
And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. They'll try and punch it in. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. And he makes the catch, but he will not get the feet down. Oh, Brock, that could have been a highlight reel touchdown. Instead, just an incompletion.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Caught out wide. And they stop him. No touchdown, no 1st down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
And he's able to manage a couple on that run. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
4-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Chargers close to picking up their 5th win. 2nd down now. They need 7. They go to McClellan again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here we go.
Back to throw now. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back still doing it to this day.
Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
Incomplete. Covered by J.C. Horn.
They're going to pass it here. Completed over the middle. Tackle made right around the 26. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to give the Chargers the 1st down.
First down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Well, Gronk, this
Sorry, dude. I'm trying to get 400.
Tone the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete.
Sorry, dude. I gotta get like 2 more yards.
It's gonna sting worse for the defense. A big gain.
Not doing this to run up the score. I just gotta get a couple more yards.
4 seconds left. We've got a timeout. Not that the final play is gonna change the outcome, but we will get one more snap. All right, one more snap to play here. Sticking to the air here. Get some space around midfield. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. So the Chargers come away with a win in this one. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you can come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chargers as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.